I must say it's a challenging task for me even to stand here before all of you and make a speech. Because largely I think many of the people in the room here today have been friends for over many years, who have known me probably as Purandeshwari, and to stand here today before all of them and make a speech as somebody different from the Purandeshwari that they had known is, I think, a little challenging and daunting for me. But I must congratulate YFLO for the topic that they have chosen for discussion or deliberations today. Well, on the agenda I have existing barriers in our education system, but on the banner up there I see the role of parents and institutions in shaping our future generations. But having listened to Mrs. Ratna and to Mr. Daruvala, I think the 10-15 minutes that have been given to me to make a speech is simply not sufficient. Because the entire education system today in our country, as far as the education sector is concerned, we are in the midst of very interesting and very challenging times in our country today. Interesting because we are looking at ushering in reforms at various levels in the education sector. Challenging because we have the challenge of geography, we have the challenge of demographics, the numbers that we need to reach out to. And therefore, I think it's a Herculean task for us sitting in the Ministry of Human Resource Development to look at every sector, every stage of education in our country and think as to what kind of reforms and changes that we need to bring in our education system. We need to begin by understanding that about 150 years ago, we had the colonial rulers who had ushered in an education system with a very limited motive, and that was to create an educated clerical cadre to support the well-being of the colonial rulers themselves. But once we attained independence in 1947, the needs and requirements of our country changed immensely, and we needed to put in place an education system that would cater to the progress and development of a new independent India. It was at that point of a time that the University Education Commission was constituted under the chairmanship of one of the greatest philosopher statesmen of our country, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who, making his recommendations to the government, emphasized that education did not have any relevance if it did not relate to modernity, and if it did not help in imbibing, contributing to character building by imbibing moral and social values.